Product management has existed for almost a century now, starting way back in 1931 with the brand men at P&G. But tech product managers only emerged in the 1990s, and in the last 30 years, this field has exploded to create specialized product managers for every different type of product, industry, and situation. Well, I'm going to give you the 6 most important types of product managers. Whether you're just starting off or you're looking to pivot your career, this video will give you exactly what these different types of product managers do, the skills that you will need to land a job as each one, the types of responsibilities and products that you'll work on, the types of companies that are hiring each of these, and even the salary ranges that you can expect for each of them. Watch till the end to make sure you don't miss your dream job. My name's Akash, and if you're new here, I'm the head of product at a startup and also a coach helping product managers and startup founders to build more impactful products and teams. Let's go. So the first one is just the generalist product manager. This product management role is typically seen at startups or mid-sized companies where product managers have to wear multiple different hats. You can also find these roles as entry-level product management roles at larger companies, and we'll talk more about those. So the skills required for the generalist PM: you need to be versatile in product management, strategic thinking, communication, cross-functional collaboration, and adaptability. The types of products that you can expect to work on are things like mobile apps, web platforms, consumer products, and enterprise tools. This is obviously quite broad because generalist PMs exist everywhere. They're just used in very specific situations. And the types of companies, like I talked about it, startups, mid-sized companies, but you can also find roles like these at Amazon and Facebook. And the comp ranges are pretty low for this type of product manager, starting at the 100K to 130K for entry level and 140 to 170K for senior PMs, which I've designated with $8 sign. If you want to dig deeper, I've included a list to the rocket ship startup companies of 2024 written by Jeff Busgang, who was my professor at HBS. Also check the description for a link to this presentation for your own reference, and also hit the subscribe button while you're at it for more practical videos like this. So next is the hardware product manager. The hardware product manager basically works on products which have both hardware and software, and so they have to work across the spectrum between marrying the hardware side of things as well as the software side of things to build a complete product for the consumer. So the skills required here, obviously you need to be good at product design and be familiar with manufacturing processes. You also have to be good with supply chain and working with OEMs or original equipment manufacturers. The kinds of products you'll work on, obviously smartphones, so your iPhone or consumer electronics, IoT devices like smart fridges or smart lights, things like that, wearables, things like the Apple Watch or Fitbit, and hardware components that are embedded into other tech products. Companies that hire hardware product managers: Apple, Tesla, Samsung, Fitbit, GoPro, DJI, Sony. I'm sure you can think of many others. Just look at all the tech around you, and all of those companies have hardware product managers. The comp ranges here are still on the lower end, 110 to 140K for entry-level PMs and 150 to 180K for senior PMs. You can dig deeper by looking at this Udemy course that goes through the basics of hardware product management. Next is the growth product manager. Now these are specialized product managers that are brought in for the scaling phase of a product. Basically, after a product has hit product market fit, how do you make sure and optimize the product to take it into scale and really amplify the revenue that is being brought in by that product? So the skills required here are things like data analysis, A/B testing, market strategies, user psychology. And the types of products that you can expect to work on are B2C products, also B2B products in the scaling phase, e-commerce platforms, mobile apps, creator tools, subscription services, social media platforms. So all of these, you can see the common theme is that they are always focused on massive user growth and scaling of the user base. Companies that hire growth product managers, things like Instagram, Uber, Spotify, Airbnb. So you can think of all of the platforms that you use on a day-to-day basis. All of them have growth product managers to make sure that the platform is constantly being optimized for growth. Comp ranges here are now getting to the middle and higher end. So 110 to 140K for entry-level product managers, and then 150 to 200K for senior PMs. I've linked to a product plan article that talks exactly about what a growth product manager is, so be sure to check that out. Next is the B2B product manager, and this is where I've spent a big chunk of my career. B2B product managers are product managers that are building business to business products, so products that are sold to other businesses or enterprises. Now, the skills that you need here are things like market analysis, relationship building, strategic planning, so more on the strategy and thinking side of things. The types of products that you'll work on: enterprise software, SaaS platforms, CRMs, ERPs, collaboration tools, things like that. So the companies here are companies like Salesforce, Okta, where I worked, Oracle, HubSpot, Zoom, Slack, etc. And the comp ranges here again are on the higher end. So B2B product managers do get paid well, 115 to 150K for entry level, and then 170 to 220K for senior PMs. You can dig deeper here by looking at this Product HQ article that talks exactly about what does a B2B product manager actually do. So fifth and next on our list is the technical product manager. If you have any background in software development or other technical fields, this is the role that you should be looking at and considering. So technical product managers, of course, need to have good technical expertise, understanding of algorithms and data structures, working with engineering and knowing how engineering functions, and also product lifecycle management. The types of products that you would work on are B2B products, more in the 0 to 1 or pre-PMF stage, dev tools, cloud platforms, API products, software infrastructure products. Companies here you can think of are Google Cloud, Azure, AWS, also Atlassian, that creates a bunch of product management software like Jira, Docker, Red Hat, Okta. Comp ranges here again are on the higher end, 120K to 160K for entry-level PMs and 180K to 250K. Keep in mind that it's very hard to become a technical product manager at the beginning of your career. So these are typically people who have some experience already, again, as software engineers or in other technical fields. So these are really specialized product managers. You can dig deeper by looking at this product school video and article that talks about the role of a technical product manager. And finally, the talk of the town in 2024 is the data or AI product manager. These are the product managers that are the most trending and in demand today because of the explosion of AI tools and the need for every company to have its own AI strategy and AI roadmap. So the skills that you'll need here are data science, working with AI systems and LLMs, familiarity with engineering processes again, and you can expect to work on products like AI-based recommendation systems. So this is very common in all types of products and companies nowadays. Just add an AI recommendation engine or analysis layer on top of your existing products. Analytics platforms, machine learning models, how to take advantage of all of the AI models and LLM models that are already out there for your company's specific use cases. The companies that hire these kinds of product managers are IBM, NVIDIA, OpenAI, Google AI, Palantir, companies like that. And these are the product managers that are really getting paid the big bucks. So 130 to 170K for entry-level PMs, and then 200 to 300K for senior PMs. I highly recommend you check out this video that goes through the AI product manager's interview experience and gives some great tips on how to think about AI product management and the types of questions you might expect in those interviews. That covers all 6 of the types of product managers. This is a quick meme for you to welcome you to the deep end. But thanks for watching till the end. Now that you know about the 6 different types of product managers, you'll want to check out this video that will take you through the 8 essential skills that all product managers need to know, and that will get you set up for success in your career. Thanks.